Peter Dougan Capaldi is a Scottish actor and film director. He has played numerous roles in film and television, but is best known for his role as Malcolm Tucker, a spin doctor in the BBC comedy series The Thick of It and its film spin-off In the Loop. In 1995, he won the Academy Award for Best Live-Action Short Film for his short film Franz Kafka's It's a Wonderful Life. Since December 2013, he has portrayed the 12th incarnation of the Doctor in the BBC science fiction series Doctor Who. Early life: Capaldi was born in Glasgow. His mother's family was from Killashandra, County Cavan, and his father's family was from Psinisko. He was educated at St Teresa's Primary School in Purcell Park, St Matthew's Primary School in Byshopriggs, and St Ninian's High School, Kirkintilloch, before attending the Glasgow School of Art. Capaldi displayed an early talent for performance by putting on a puppet show in primary school. While at high school, he was a member of the Antonine Players, who performed at the Fort Theatre in Byshopriggs. As an art student, he was the lead singer in a punk rock band called Dream Boys, whose drummer was future comedian Craig Ferguson. Career: various acting roles. Capaldi has appeared in over 40 films and television shows since his appearance as Danny Oldson in Local Hero. He had a role in The Lair of the White Worm and Dangerous Liaisons, and was featured as Ozzy in a 1985 episode of Minder. He voiced Chief Petty Officer Greaves in the BBC Radio Ministry of Defence comedy Our Brave Boys. Capaldi's first starring role on television was as Luke Wakefield, a closeted gay man who imagines he has witnessed a crime, in the BBC drama series Mr. Wakefield's Crusade. He played fictional Songs of Praise producer Tristan Campbell in 2 episodes of the sitcom Vicar of Dibley, and a transvestite in ITV's Prime Suspect 3. In the 1999 Channel 4 series Psychos, he played a mathematician with bipolar disorder. Capaldi made an appearance as a university professor in the sitcom Peep Show, and played a prime suspect in the 2007 series of Waking the Dead. In Neil Gaiman's gothic fantasy Neverwhere, he portrayed the angel Islington. In 2007, Capaldi appeared as Mark Jenkins in the E14 comedy drama series Skins. He returned for a second series in 2008, only to be killed off in the 3rd episode. He appeared in the Midsummer Murders episode Death in Chorus, and ITV1's Fallen Angel. He also appeared in the 2007 British comedy film Magicians. He appeared as King Charles I in the Channel 4 series The Devil's Whore, aired in 2008. Capaldi provided his voice for the animated film Haunted Hogmanay in 2006. He played Balthazar, one of the biblical magi, in the 2010 BBC adaptation of The Nativity. Capaldi is also an audiobook narrator, and his many titles include several of the works of Ian Banks. He starred as Rory in the television version of Banks' The Crow Road. In November 2011, he began playing Professor Marcus in The Ladder Killers at the Liverpool Playhouse, then transferred to the Gielgud Theatre in London. The original run closed at the Gielgud on April 14, 2012. He appeared in The Field of Blood as Dr. Pete, for which he received a BAFTA Scotland nomination in the TV Actor-Actress category. He was beaten by his co-star Jade Johnson. He had a small role as a therapist in Big Fat Gypsy Gangster, written by and starring his Getting On co-star Ricky Grover. In 2012, Capaldi played Randall Brown, the new head of news, on the BBC Two drama The Hour. He appeared in World War Z, and had a role in Maleficent, but his part in the latter movie was cut during the editing process. He starred in Inside the Mind of Leonardo, a documentary about Leonardo da Vinci. In 2013 he portrayed Alan Rusbridger, the editor of The Guardian in The Fifth Estate. In 2014 he starred in a new adaptation of The Three Musketeers as Cardinal Richelieu on BBC One. The Thick of It and In the Loop, Capaldi is best known for his role as spin Dr. Malcolm Tucker in the BBC sitcom The Thick of It, which he played from 2005 to 2012. Tucker is said to be largely, if loosely, based upon Tony Blair's right-hand man Alistair Campbell, although Capaldi has said that he based his performance more on Hollywood power players, such as the often abrasive Harvey Weinstein. A film spin-off from The Thick of It called In the Loop, was released in 2009. The role of Tucker won Capaldi several awards. In 2006, he was nominated for the BAFTA and RTS Best Comedy Actor Awards. He won the 2010 BAFTA Television Award for Male Performance in a Comedy Role. He also won the 2010 British Comedy Award for Best TV Comedy Actor. Doctor Who. Starting in 2014, Capaldi will play the 12th incarnation of the Doctor in the BBC science fiction series Doctor Who. His casting was announced on August 4, 2013 in a special BBC programme hosted by Zoe Ball, with his first episodes due for broadcast on 23 August 2014. A lifelong fan of the series, Capaldi had previously played a fictional version of Coriolanus in the 2008 episode The Fires of Pompeii, as well as playing civil servant John Frobisher in the 2009 spin-off Torchwood, Children of Earth. Work as director, presenter and writer. In 1995, Capaldi won an Oscar for Best Live-Action Short Film for his film Franz Kafka's It's a Wonderful Life, which was tied with fellow nominee Trevor, leading to both films being announced as joint winners. He also wrote Soft Top, Hard Shoulder, which won the Audience Award at the London Film Festival, and wrote and directed Strictly Sinatra and directed the BBC4 sitcom Getting On. In 2006, Capaldi wrote and presented A Portrait of Scotland, a documentary detailing 500 years' history of Scottish portrait painting. In 2013, Capaldi wrote and directed Born to be King. Personal life. Capaldi is a patron of the Association for International Cancer Research, and the Scottish children's charity, the Abela Childcare Trust. He lives in Crouch End with his wife, Elaine Collins, and their daughter, Cecily. Filmography, film, television, radio, awards. 1994, won the BAFTA Award for Best Short Film. 1995, won the Academy Award for Live Action Short Film. 2006, nominated for the BAFTA and RTS Best Comedy Actor Awards. 2010, won the 2010 BAFTA Television Award for Male Performance in a Comedy Role and Best TV Comedy Actor at the British Comedy Awards. 2012, won Best TV Comedy Actor at the British Comedy Awards. References. External links: Peter Capaldi at the Internet Movie Database, Guardian Film Profile, article on Capaldi's support of cancer charities.